Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the Serious Strategy Gamer and we are playing Hearts of Iron 4 as the Empire of Japan, and we are finding ourselves in a brutal war against the United States. We've landed in San Francisco, LA. We are trying to break out of our pockets. It's extremely bloody going against the American forces, but we have finally managed to push out a little bit of San Francisco and even a little bit out of LA. We are hoping to cut off the American forces over here so that all of these guys on the coast will be suffering some setbacks. We don't exactly know how many divisions all of these are, but it's typically around 20 that the Americans have, so a very significant number. So we are trying to push up over here, trying to close that. Oh, I do realize there are no American forces over here, so let's try to advance into that region, at the very least to block them off, and we might do an attack on these guys, just to block them from getting there. You guys are going that way. Well, that's interesting. Why don't you try to attack into these mountains, and you might get a little bit of support from this side. I think that's going to be all right. And you, one of you is going up there. You don't need to do that. So I do think there's another opportunity down here. So we've pushed up a little bit towards the north into this desert here in California with our Green Army, the 3rd Japanese Army, which is, well, we've tried to take Tijuana a couple of times. We've tried to take this mountain province. Why don't we go ahead and try to cut off the Americans over here? So let's take about 3 of these divisions. Let's attack into there. Let's pick the strongest of these guys. So that's probably these 2. Attack into there. And I think we might even use the anti-tank guys. Attack into there. And that might actually already be enough to overwhelm these forces. We can simultaneously attack into here and try to pin them down a little bit, maybe achieve a breakthrough over here, we don't know, but you know, it's worth a try, I think. So let's also take at least 2 divisions from this side so that we are adding a little bit more combat width onto that attack. And just to relay these guys here a little bit, we might attack into there as well. I've also told our air forces to come over here into the first air base that we captured. The anti-air warfare is still a big issue. Down in Central America, we have managed to pop a couple of guys over here. There are 9 divisions over here that will probably be overrun once they get into these marshes. So that's a very good development. And down here in Venezuela, our friends have caught off a couple of British and Turkish troops down here, and they've actually managed to get Syrian, which is nice because that is a significant part of the world's aluminium supplies down there. So I hope that the Americans will have a harder time producing some anti-air warfare, some aircrafts in the future. I don't specifically like that a couple of you guys seem to be going down to the south. So ideally I would like to stop you from doing that, but it's a little bit annoying to find you. So are you guys better now? Yeah, you are. Okay, so let's look at these attacks. So this attack up here is one of the most crucial ones because it's going to cut off an enormous amount of forces, and it's again against Turkish troops, which is amazing. But we have more troops, so that's good. Over here this attack is a little bit more balanced. 4 divisions from our side in battle against 4 of theirs, but ours are doing better. This attack here is just so that we can keep these guys going. Same over here, although this might actually develop into something. And down here things are looking tough. I mean, we have about twice their power, but they have twice our numbers, so that is unfortunate. Our supply situation is actually better than theirs, which is amazing. Down here this attack will definitely not be successful, but we might as well try. You never know. Good, so more motorized divisions up here. Maybe we can do a little something. Same actually over here. Let's try to capture empty terrain as long as we can. Another distraction attack. Over here we seem to be doing fine, so we are making some progress, but the Americans are sending reinforcements through here very, very quickly. And over here as well, they are reinforcing these positions, but we might be able to break through. Saudi Arabia has capitulated. That's nice to see. Infantry equipment I don't care about. Support equipment I do care about. And well, we captured a little bit. That will help our war supplies, but we are still 2,000 shy of anything significant. and we ever need more steel, so that is our eternal problem here. That being said, we are making some progress over here, although this attack really doesn't seem to be going anywhere. Where are you going? Can you support this attack then? How about you guys? You're advancing to there. That's okay in principle. All you guys are advancing or supporting. This attack is going on alright. Some spoiling attacks over here. Yeah, we apparently lost this region again, but I think we'll reconquer it soon enough. And we are making some progress down here. I expect these guys to have very low supplies, but it's actually us suffering from the low supplies, so that's no good. You guys are advancing into there, so that's nice. Of course the Americans do send in a division right before we get the chance to actually capture the area. Well, we're going to reinforce and see what comes out of that. I think we've beaten the Americans up here, but again more reinforcements coming in from their side. Another win up here, and I do hope that we see our motorized divisions entering this province very quickly, because yeah, the Americans are aggressive up here. So you know what, let's send a couple of these guys down here into these various attacks to at least keep them off balance. Maybe do a little bit of something there. Right, over here we have made some progress, but we shouldn't stop, I think, so let's try to push up as much as we can. Yeah, so we are doing more damage than they are withdrawing. Oh, some port strikes over here. Lost sunk a French submarine. Always a very good activity for us. Over here we are bobbing a couple of infantry divisions. That's nice to see. You can actually use the railroad. And you guys will be fine doing this. Good. We don't have a lot of intelligence about the enemy, but at some point that might change. You can go there, you can stay here because you probably should, and one of you can go into these mountains. Try to capture that area if we can. Well, the attacks down here failed. That's unfortunate, but at least we are advancing further down there, and I think we are making good progress down here as well. Yeah. However, the Americans have reinforced their positions here, so that does mean we are not quite making as much progress as I would have hoped. Let's take one regular division. We do hope that with these reinforcements there will be some more attack power here. So we've advanced into here. That's a very good result. That's excellent. So we are over here now. Some of you guys are advancing into various regions. And as soon as we win over here, there we go, we are now defending against at least 14 divisions who are all up here. That's extremely good for us. So let's try to make some counter moves here. We are suffering quite a bit of low organization here, so you're already at 0. You're 12 though. Rapidly declining, yeah. So you already lost. But we are sending in more reinforcements there. So what we might actually want to do then is, with 2 guys from the blue army, attack into this area. It's not going to be very successful though, but still we might be able to hold them off for long enough. You guys are going there, okay. Okay, so we've actually lost that attack. Well, unfortunate, but you know what? Let's try to actually get more serious pressure on these guys. That should be okay. You're advancing into various areas. We are now under attack over here, interestingly enough. But we are dealing a lot more damage than they are. That's good. So is it time for another push onto this area? Might very well be. Tell the Green Army to focus not so much on this area down here anymore. Yeah, that looks better. Let's get you up over there. You're advancing to the north anyway. Well, I mean, let's try to shoulder that attack first. How many divisions are here, I wonder? Let's attack. Let's find out. 66. We might be able to beat them. We just might be able to connect up our forces over there. That would be brilliant, actually. And you know what? Let's also try to attack into here. I know we are exhausting our forces, but that's 19 divisions of the enemy. And it would be great if we were to be able to do something about that. 2 divisions, not exactly low on organization, that's good, so let's attack into here. That would be a great victory over there. If that works, I'll be extremely happy. How about you guys? You are trying to get sort of funny way down there. We are making some progress up here, good. So, more forces have arrived over here. They are now defending, and I think they are defending very well against 6 American divisions, which should be beaten back pretty neatly. Also, their attack pattern has been defeated, so there we go. Brilliant. Good result. Okay, the 3rd Manchu Army, that's you guys. Can I actually ask you to be more actively attacking? Good. So, we'll need to make some adjustments over here. You guys should be part of this front line so that we don't have any overlap there. That I think is okay. Then what have we got down here? The Fast Division. You are part of this front line now. Thank you very much. Then we do have the Special Naval Forces. You're right down here, I believe. So all in all, that's okay. And the 3rd Manchu Army. Your front line is gonna extend a little bit like these. Okay, good. Right, and then the Fast Army does have a proper job up there. Good. So we do have a river crossing up here. You are being attacked. You'll beat them back, I think. Would be very good if you did. We are trying to reinforce our positions. Nobody is... Yes, someone is trying to advance into there, so that's okay. Advancing down there. Let's try to capture more territory. You're traveling south. I don't think you should. I think you should try to travel up here, and one of you guys will try to capture this. And 3 of you guys will go there. That will allow us to push up more strongly. Good. You guys down there. Then let's try to capture that airfield. This airfield would be of an enormous value for us. But they are defending that with 10 divisions. Well, we might as well try to support the attack. Like that. And one of you should attack into here. Actually, I was only planning that attack so that you wouldn't reinforce, but you know what? If we do actually have a chance of capturing that province, I'm going to take that. And be very happy about it. Okay. You guys need to try to capture this area as well. Or at least stop them from reinforcing any of these places. We must break them. If we can break them over there, that will be great. It's already good that we have captured all of this territory and are now pushing against them over here. So they should be low on organization. They are extremely low on organization actually, so they should not be able to reinforce. And that's very good. Also sinking some submarines. 3 submarines sunk from the French. Pretty good result for us, I believe. Right, this attack over here in Southern California would be so great for us. More attacks happening there. You guys, can you be more assertive up here? You can. I mean, these guys should be so low on organization. How many troops have they got? 6 divisions at the very least. So can we try to push in here? 27. I mean, we have low organization as well. But oh my. They are completely cut off. So no chance to attack the airfield. Yeah, we'll not be taking that, so let's stop the attack. And you guys should actually advance into here because you can. Were any of these attacks successful? Apparently not. Well, up here it was. Okay, so that does mean that we should either attack into here or here with the support of, well, all of you have low organization. Well, you don't. 72. Really, we should be able to beat them. Well, we lose up there, but we can reinforce the position. You're going there, that's okay. You can attack. 160 width. Yeah, but they are reinforcing so quickly. It's an enormous attack. How are things down here? Pretty good. How are things in Central America? Very good, actually. Oh, we're being attacked. Interesting. Yeah, but they really don't have any chance up there. Here it seems a little bit better for them. And let's take a look at our air forces, actually. We have a couple of... yeah, well, it's a very small airfield. And you guys... why can't you go over over the west coast? I believe you should be able to do that. Okay, if you can't, let's at the very least cover the southern area. Can we attack into here? Let's do a probing attack. 33. 5 divisions. Oh, all in all, they're not that good though. So why not extend or rather not extend, rather make our short line a little bit shorter. Front line shorter, short line shorter. Right, okay. You are going there, that's fine. Can I ask one of you? No, not all. Damn it. Just one. To attack into here. More front line. Yeah, it should be okay. These Marines aren't doing anything here. I could send you towards the north. Okay, let's define a front line for these Marines. You're part of this, congratulations, and your job is to get to that harbor. There we go. Good. Actually, you could potentially get into here already. Lovely. Okay, this will need a while till these Americans really break down out of low organization. But slowly and surely we should be able to push them into ever-shrinking territory. You're withdrawing, you're reinforcing that position though, so that's alright. And again, if we were to capture these mountains, all these mountains, but it's such a bloody terrain, maybe we'll actually have more chance capturing the desert. It's 12 divisions against 4. So yeah, not likely to be succeeding. But we might try. And you never know. Good. Okay, down here things are alright. Again, we should really try to at least free up these forces so that they can do more in other areas. It's coming to a little bit of a defensive standstill down here in the north. But to some degree that's just to be expected. This would, again, just the airfield would do so much for us. So you know what, let's try another time over here. 79. Well, that's looking good. 120. So if we actually attack from over here and maybe take one of these gentlemen, we should extend the front line by quite a bit and extend our advantage. They have so low organization. If we are lucky, some of these guys might drop out and then it's a snowball effect. There we go. Good. Unfortunately, you aren't advancing. One of you guys is, though. Let's try to take both of them. You're advancing. You are as well. Good, good, good. More defensive attacks happening here. I'm happy about any time they do attack us. overrun, so that's good to see. Anytime they do attack us, they'll be losing so much organization that and they can't recover that, so that's good for us. Right, another attack up here with our Marines taking on their guys. And again we lost over here. Very unfortunate, very. Let's try to advance, at least make our front line shorter, so that we can use our superiority a little bit better. Come on, you should be able to break them easily. 34% only, though. Still, just look at the amount of divisions over here. 4. We know that 4 divisions are over here. Yeah, but our forces are being kicked back hard as well. Still. Okay, some of you are... Why are you withdrawing towards over here? That doesn't make any sense. It probably means you will get overrun, technically. That's gonna be annoying. Really? Okay. Right, 5 divisions up here. Let's try to attack. Just to see how many guys they have. 24 divisions. All of them on extremely low supply. So I want to attack into here just to prevent that guy from being overrun, technically. So, making progress into Northern California. Things here are fine. I know things, we aren't advancing on a great speed here. Could go into Phoenix. Push into Phoenix. Things here seem to be fine. We could try to... You're estimating that that is no good. Some divisions are not in position. Ooh. You aren't. Okay, that's alright. Things there are fine though. And apparently we were able to defend successfully over there. Again, this is such a key position. It would cut off that many divisions. I know it's asking it's such a bloody fight that we are fighting over here, but can't help but feel that this would be a crucial defeat for the Americans if we were to be able to defeat them. They do have air support, and that does give them... Does it give a debuff for us? The mountain is the problem. We don't have any mountain forces because we were focusing on Marines all of the time. By the way, we can see the supply situation is terrible. 98 out of 44, and the 44 is local supply incoming. Why is it incoming? Previous infrastructure? You're not telling me that this is the main area of supply, is it? No, it can't actually be. Let's scroll out a little bit. Where's your supply coming from? Local infrastructure 22. Well, okay. Let's continue to build up our ports. And that should be okay, as well as the California infrastructure itself. Although that's only repairing extremely slowly due to the fact that we are suffering from low... due to the fact that all of these battles are happening, basically. We're not making that much progress over here, so you know what, let's actually stop the attack. Let's have them defend rather than us. That should be okay. We were not able to break them over there. Is starting to become an issue. 64. 65. Okay, now they have broken up over there. So we are able to kill them, I believe. We've lost a convoy actually against some submarines. That's annoying. Okay, down here things are alright. Yeah, and still we lost against this battle. So difficult to take, but we do have the airfield now over here, so we are going to actually take a lot of our aircraft from this southern area, so these fighters And I do believe these fighters, that's 1,200 fighters, which we are going to send up over here, over the west coast, to guard ourselves against enemy incursion. So that's great. And 1,200, so that does leave room for 800 bombers as well, which we're going to send over here on ground support. And that should help us out immensely. Although I'm afraid advanced artillery upgrade, that's a very good development for us. So that will give us quite a bit more soft attack, and I'm happy about that. We could do for more support equipment, especially the recon companies, I think would be extremely welcome. So yeah, more fighting down here. We are lowering their supply, and that's pretty good. Up over here, can we advance into their territory? We can, at least a little bit. Let's try to balance out our forces a little bit. Things here are fine. You're advancing into whatever region. You're fine. You are advancing into here, so that's good. We will be taking on that territory. 67. Come on, just beat them. 160 with. And again, really the main importance is down there. No area that seems like we could advance into there easily. But making some progress up here. That's good. Who are you? You're the Special Naval Land Forces. That's fine. Defending over here. You guys, you haven't lost anyone, have you? No, you have not, so that's good. Don't. We'll be fine down here. I mean, they must be exhausting themselves. Still, they have so much stuff. 17 divisions. 17 divisions here, 5 divisions here. What have we got over here? 3. 3 is good. We can deal with 3. Taking a motorized equipment as well. A motorized division. Still, it's a tough fight. No way around that. We will need to rest our forces at some point, I believe. At the very least, if we could kill that area, that would be great. Research anti-tank guns. Could go for the next ones, but we don't have that much problem with the American tanks, to be honest, so we don't actually have to do that. So I think what we might actually do then is try to develop our own tanks for the long-term conflict against the Germans. And ultimately, of course, we would like to get modern tanks and not really build anything before that. So we could go for the light tank, 150 days, 150 days, 150 days. Or we could go 150 days, 187. So this route is quicker, so let's go for the heavy tanks and try to research that. They still have so much power. It's even, I mean, they don't have any supplies, and it's still hard to beat them back. So there you go. That's the Americans in Hearts of Iron for you. Good progress down here. So that's something. 24th Manchu Army. Manchu Army number 2. You're not really supposed to be here. You should focus on this area. And again, I do think we need to beat this enclave. So this is like the 3rd battle of this area. This has seen extremely heavy fighting by now. %. Our division's better than theirs on a 1-by-1 basis, but they have twice our numbers. At least in battle at the same time. Some divisions up here, some divisions up there, so let's take 3 divisions to attack here, let's take 3 divisions to attack there. Maybe one of you as well. Just to sort of complete the picture, one here as well. These attacks are not really happening in seriousness, but we might as well try to pile on more forces. And again we break. We just break, just like that. %. If we were to kick out just a couple of their guys, I think we would be doing much, much better. Well, that's frustrating. You're also withdrawing. You are still holding out. Are we even making dents in their attacks at all? We are actually being counterattacked up here. 4 of their divisions. That's a large number. Okay, let's try to get towards that port. Would be very good for us to capture that. A little bit more infrastructure would be so important for us. Being strongly attacked up here and up here actually. And down here. This would be catastrophic for us to lose. We really mustn't lose that. It's a tough fight, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, we have at least linked up our 2 beachheads. Not the third one though, so there's still a little bit of a gap over here. But we're making some progress, I believe. I must believe that these guys must run out of steam soon, and that at that point we will be able to control much more. Also, our aircrafts must really make some impression. Really? Yeah, but not with the supply as it is it? 105. Okay, you know what? Let's take the tactical bombs out of here again. It's probably not ideal, but send it down here and attack into there. And then I think at the very least we should try to get some form of air superiority. The enemy has a lot of planes over here. But yeah, we are constructing naval bases, so it should slowly get better. And as the infrastructure does come back online, we should also be doing a little bit better. But it's taking a while. So thank you very much for watching, guys. See you guys next time. Bye bye.